Good day, YouTube. Welcome to the parking lot. Today I'm going to change out the rear strut on a 93 Lumina. I believe there is a part number right there. It is the Euro edition. I'm going to try to replace this rear strut. Don't know how it's going to go, but let's go ahead and get started. Now, in the box came a bolt. It's supposed to go in this dampening spring, rubber spring over here. Supposed to go down through there. They said do that first. I can't get that started, so we're going to try to loosen up the strut itself, and then we'll see if we can't get that into that dampening spring. So try this. Alright. So first things first, we're going to try to get this broke loose. Oh, whole bunch of ugga nuggas. Oh, by the way, those two bolts, two nuts are, I got a 15/16 on there. Wow. Okay. Now, we're going to put the nuts back on there just a little bit. Right on the end of the bolt, just to protect the thread, because we got to knock them out. So, there's that one. Okay. And there was that one. Yay. Fun. Alright. Now we got those two loose. Now I'm going to try to put this bolt back in this dampening spring or whatever they call the thing. Oh, that's too far out. That will not reach. So, Alright. Plan B. Got this dampening spring right there. And I'm just going to knock the damn thing out, and I'll show you how I compress it after I get done. Alright. How about this camera? Because when this thing comes out of here, it comes out of there. Guys, there's a bolt in there. Yeah, only in my world. Live action right here, folks. Forgot about that bolt being in there. There's a bolt down there, holds that in, and it is a 13 millimeter. My bad. Hey, there she went. That's how you do that right there. There we go. Now we're talking. Ta-da. All right. Now, now we got two more bolts. And they're going to be up top here. See if I can get this angled right. Got two 15 millimeter bolts right there. Those get to come out next. See if I can get you angled up. You can watch me fight this old rusty car. But it's been a good one. Alright, there we go. Alright, two 15 millimeters. Breaker bar on it first. Make sure it comes loose. Then try my little cheap impact. There it is. Whew. Nice. Alright. Got that done up there. Now we'll come down here. Try to finish taking the strut out down here. Just knocking these bolts out right here. Alright. Now to help get these bolts out right here, I took a floor jack. Taking the floor jack, place it right here. Put a little block of wood to catch those two bottom bolts. And then that's going to be to help wiggle those two bolts out in there. Let's jack that up a little bit. Leave some of the pressure off of it. What I did last time was took a half-inch extension, that bolt a little bit. Same thing with the bottom one. Alright. Now got that one out. Get this bottom one out. Might have to lower the jack a little bit for that, maybe. There it is. There's both of those. Swing bar out of the way. Hammer around there. And there we go. Strut is out. Alright, I'll pause you for a second and I'll show you what I did with the dampener spring. Alright. For the dampening spring, it came with that wonderful little bolt that I couldn't get lined up. Didn't work too good for me. What I did was I went to Lowe's, got me a bolt. I got a washer for it too. Hold on just a second. Alright, so went to Lowe's, got a real long bolt, same thread size as this down here. Fits in quite nicely. Put a little printer chain lube in there, loosen that up. So, what I did, put this guy in here, put this in there, line it up like it would be on the car, kind of like that. We'll get my impact. Hold on, I'll pause it again. Alright, now got my extra long bolt there for the dampener. Put it back in here. We're going to cinch this up. I'll show you what we do after that. Like I said, just make it kind of look like it does on the car. It goes kind of like that. Took it all the way down to where it's bottomed out. But everything else afterwards. Now, won't go in there because it's excess bolt sticking out here. Got a cut-off wheel grinder. Now we got it all compressed again. Goes back on there just like that. I can get it all started, put it back on the car, and that's what I did. Came with a bolt for that. I couldn't get it in there with it compressed already. Like I said, I went to Lowe's, got a 6-inch bolt, same thread pattern, compress the whole thing, angle grinder, cut that end off, it'll go right back in there. Easy peasy. Alright, I'm going to pause again for a second. We'll get set back up so we can get this thing back together. Alright, here we go. I'm going to try to reassemble all this stuff. Pressing down on the, see if we get angled up here a little better. Pressing down on this a little bit, trying to get everything maneuvered around in here. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. All right. Well, there's a good start. Yeah. Little sway bar. Pain in the butt. We gotta put this back together. Try to get a couple bolts started up top here first. There's my other bolt. Alright. Okay. Got the 2 upper bolts started. Took a little cussing, a little persuading, but finally got them started. So now, I'm gonna work on these 2 down here. Now we got this lined up, get the bolts back in it. Hopefully this goes pretty simple. We'll see what happens. Again, using floor jack to bring this up out here. Using the floor jack to maneuver that around out here to help move it back and forth, get the bolts lined up. Alright. And might have to do a little persuading with the hammer. Try this again. get these started. I'll be right back. Okay. Got the bottom bolt started. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right there underneath the stabilizer. Ended up repositioning the floor jack. Put it down here. Repositioned it. That allowed me to get that bottom bolt started. Went ahead and put the bolt back through the dampener spring here. I got to put this back on over here. Hopefully that lines up all right. Alright, got him back on. Stabilizer bushing. I put a little bit of grease on there to help that slide on and off. Like so. Alright, I'm going to pause this, get a nut on that, see what I got to do to get the top one going. Okay. Finally got both of the bolts started. What I ended up having to do with that, put the jack out here, got it tilted back where I needed it, and then come to find out the 1/2 inch extension fits in there pretty good. I was able to wiggle that around a little bit with the 1/2 inch extension to get the bolt started on this side. I don't know if you can see him in there or not. Where's he at? Right here. There it is. Got that one. That one down there. Now, got the dampener to deal with. The dampener bracket, both those bolts that hold the strut in, goes through that top bracket. This one here's got the one down here. It's got a 13mm screw. Goes in here. Goes right in there. Tighten him up. And then I'm pretty well down to where everything gets torqued down. And this little project's done. Alright, there's that. Now, for that bolt that we put on the top, it's him right here, 9/16. He's still holding that dampener spring. So now we'll take him out. We don't need him no more. And voila. He's in place, ain't going nowhere. Alright, go through, torque everything down. Well, I hope it helped you. I'm going to torque everything down. I'm done for tonight. Have a good one. Bye.